Hello everyone, welcome to another speed build. It has been a while since I actually filmed one. I have had some technical difficulties throughout July. I'm filming this at 12:30 in the morning, so I do apologize if you hear cars passing by. It is what it is. But yeah, I have had technical difficulties throughout the entire month of July, which has been very stressful. But as we're in August right now, I've thought, you know what, let me try again. Let me try to film again, and here we are. I filmed this mid-July, this specific speed build, and before my whole world, my whole world's tumbled. So I don't exactly remember much about it. When I was editing this to be in the speed build format, I did obviously now I know how. Oh my gosh. Last night there weren't this many, there wasn't this noisy, so I do apologise, but I am lying on the ground right now on my floor for acoustic reasons because I've got a carpet, so I thought it'll be better instead of talking into an open space. Yeah, I do remember the layout. I mean, the amount of bedrooms. It has 2 bedrooms. It's a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. My goal for this speed build, this renovation, was to make it as cheap as possible because it is a starter home. Let me scooch because I'm literally lying on my stomach. But yeah, my goal for this was to make it as cheap as possible. I do like the outside. In the thumbnail, the outside is not shown, so that is a surprise for you. There are parts that freeze. I don't know. Actually, no, it's not frozen. It's just that the cheats tab. I always forget to turn my cheats on, so I do apologise. Throughout my speed builds, you will see me do that. And as you saw, I did forget the cheat. I'm still used to the Sims 3 cheat. Move objects cheat, but yes. What was I saying? I was trying to make it cheap. That's what I'm saying. Oh no, there are some parts that freeze, but a few updates. I am planning on getting a PC, a new PC. This laptop, I don't understand. I use a laptop to film, which is not great. And one is the laptop that I use to play The Sims and film The Sims, and it's not a gaming laptop too. But the thing is, considering the fact that it's not a gaming laptop, it's held up pretty well. It's just that in summer, it's not great, and I start stressing out. It happened last year. I've only been posting videos consistently since March of last year, so I've been filming. I mean, I've been posting and filming for over a year now. So I don't think. I mean, I think it's fair to say that I should have expected something else. I should have expected it to work because I've only been doing this for a year. I've only experienced this now twice for 2 summers. And I thought for some reason in my head I thought it was going to be different. I don't know. But yeah. Now, as you can see on the screen, I'm trying to figure out a window. I really like these. Is it HBD windows? Yeah, I really like them, but they're so big, especially if they're short of wall height. I believe it takes up a large percentage of the wall. So I was trying to figure out. I think I do end up using these ones. I don't think that you end up using. Oh my gosh. Do you hear that? I do apologize. But yeah, I end up for the wall, I end up going for like this really deep blue colour. Or do I go for green? Oh god, I can't remember. I apologize. But yeah, I do end up using these windows, I believe. I have seen the layout, but I can't remember what I did with the outside. So I do apologize. But before I actually start placing windows and stuff, I do go in with a floor plan. So as I said, for the floor plan, it's a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. And I thought it was going to come easy to me. Figuring out a floor plan was actually pretty hard, but I guess in a way it was hard. It was going to be hard, but I had an idea of what I wanted. I wanted a bedroom at the back, and I wanted a bedroom on the side. Before, I only had one weird bedroom at the bottom of the house. Why did they do that? I don't know. I don't understand whose idea it was to put the bedroom at the bottom of the house, at the front, and then the kitchen and living room is just oddly spaced out. The thing is, I'm not a big fan of this layout. I don't actually know, I don't mind it. I think my issue is the fact that the house is so wide that the main bedroom with, well, the thing is, this can be a threesome house, or even four if you squidge maybe like a baby in the main parents' home bedroom, in the parents' bedroom. But my aim was for it to be a couple. I tried my best to keep it under 20,000. my main thing was I want to keep it a people household, um, and parents or a couple or girlfriend and boyfriend, whatever it is, and they maybe as time goes on they have a baby, and then that bedroom there on the top left, not the top left, but the one with the single bedroom ends up being the child's room. But the thing is, I don't really like the layout that much because again, the bedroom's so wide. These houses are so wide, and they're so empty too. I don't understand it. Okay, I'm back. I had to take a few deep breaths because I'm lying on my stomach and I wasn't breathing right. I'm still lying on my stomach, but it's just like the easier way because I'm on the floor. I guess for acoustic reasons, I think I said that. But yeah, I think I ended up squidging a third bedroom, but it's not really a bedroom, it's an office because this space is way too big, especially if I want to add a living room. It was really odd. I'm not a fan of, I think the reason is because I'm not a fan of open floor plans. I really wanted it to be closed, but I could have just done an open floor plan to be fair, like, to make it seem a bit better. But as I said, I'm not a fan of open floor plans. Don't worry guys, these are just placeholders. When I was skipping through, I was like, oh my god, there's no way I kept these counters blue. But no, they do change, don't worry. It's just that I'm trying to figure out like a placement and everything. So this can be, as I said, a 4-sim household with parents and a child if you already have one, or but it's empty. I'm gonna put it in the gallery. I've actually changed my gallery ID or name. I think it was called a gallery ID, and it's been changed to imsimplesimmer. By the time this video is up, I would have uploaded it to the gallery. So yeah, just go on to imsimplesimmer, and it'll be the first ever build I've uploaded. It's not the first build I've ever uploaded ever on the gallery. It's just that I want the other builds to be private. So that's all it is. That's all it is. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you about a few updates with my filming because you guys are watching me, and I guess you have a right to know, because again you are following me and you're wanting to know when I'm posting everything. With my setup right now, I've already told you that I've got a laptop, and again the laptop was working really well actually. I'm very surprised because it is not a gaming laptop, just a usual laptop that I play The Sims on. And then for summer it's great like in winter and stuff, but at the beginning of my channel when I used to do face cams and stuff, I was able to just film without a fan, but right now I have to use an external fan to film. So that's been a bit tricky. I just, especially when it's easier when I'm doing speed builds, because when I am using the fan, when I am building, it's just the audio of the speed build is going to be muted anyway, and I'm not using a mic to film, so the fan can be on at all times. Sorry, I had to take another break. Again, I'm lying on my stomach, but the things is different for Let's Plays because when I do Let's Plays, I film for 25 to 30-minute intervals, depending what it is. Like the longest time I spent filming was probably the first Sims 2 video I did. When I made the Sims 2 videos, I see right now I'm like trying to figure out what windows I want and seeing if these work. I think I changed them, I don't remember. But anyway, you'll see in a second. But yeah, with the Let's Plays, I tend to film for 25 to 30-minute intervals, 35 intervals max. I don't really like to, and it depends. But the thing is, the reason why I had to do that is because at a certain point, I had to use, as I said, I started having to use an external fan. But when you watch the Sims 3 and is it Matthew and Sabrina series that I did last year, you'll notice that I'm able to have a face cam. I'm not able to do that anymore because when I press record to film a Let's Play, I have to, before I start recording, I turn my phone on for maybe 4 minutes to make sure my laptop is cool before recording, and then I press record, I do the intro, then I play for maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then I turn the fan on for another 5. And then after 5 minutes, I talk for 5 minutes, turn the fan on another 5 minutes. And that's that's a lot of time taken up, especially if I want to film for 25 minutes. And when I do end up filming for 25 minutes, probably only 10 minutes of it is actually usable because it's just the rest is just a fan in the background. It's helped me to get to this point, and luckily enough, I've been able to find a solution, and it's worked for the past year, since the summer of 2024. Yeah, it's worked since then, but it's getting a bit, I want to be able to post consistently all year round, And I can't do that, especially if I'm using a laptop that's not even a gaming laptop for one, and also a laptop. So I've decided to make the executive decision to buy a PC. But the thing is, I'm going to be getting the PC at the end of the year. I want to make sure I get one that is upgradable, and I'm going to get one that is upgradable. So over time, by the time it's summer 2026, I can just add an extra fan on. I think that's what I'll do. I can add an extra fan on. So I'm prepared. I'm extra prepared. I think the PC that I want has 3 fans, which is better than one that's on the laptop. I don't know how many fans a laptop has that isn't gaming, but then again, it's not for gaming, so I'm basically ruining the laptop. But yeah, with the PC, yeah, it has 3 fans, so that should be okay. So by the time it's like December, January, I will be able to film Let's Plays again. I think I today, when I'm editing this, it is the 9th of August, I believe, yes. And well, it's actually 10th now, because I'm filming this at 12 in the morning, 10th of August. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, I was able to film 2 speed builds today, but I can't do speed builds forever. So by the time it's like September, when it's a lot cooler, my laptop will probably be able to handle recording again because it's not so hot. But yeah, I want to be prepared for next summer so I can actually film for next summer and be prepared. So yeah, that is my update for now. I've got like 3 more speed builds to edit after this, and it should be a lot of fun. Actually, the things I want to spread them out. So hopefully, I don't know when I'm posting this. I'll probably post this on the 20 something of August. So at least I've got 10 days, because this following week, oh my god, it's gonna be so hot. Where I am, it's gonna be so hot. I will have no chance of recording, because the heat has peaked again in the UK. So that is not fun. So yeah. Just to give you guys a little update, I will be getting a PC in December. Oh no, August, September, October. I'll be getting the PC. Ooh, sorry about the coughing. I'll be getting the PC October, November time, and then I'll be able to film again in December, January. So just please hold off for just a little bit longer. Just hold on for just a little bit longer whilst I sort everything out. But the speed builds so far are filming. It feels like my laptop was pranking me, because I was like, what? So now it's working? All that time I was stressed, but I guess it's because of the heat. And I will not try to push my laptop this week, so I won't be filming anything this week, because it's going to be like 20 plus degrees, 25 plus degrees. So yeah, even if my laptop can handle it, I don't want to push it, because this laptop needs to last until October, November time, and then I can put it away after that, which will be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. I'm so excited for my new PC and a new monitor. But yeah, that's all updates. Now that the updates are out of the way, let's get into the build. I'm going to the bedroom now. No, I'm not. Okay, I've done the living room, I've done the kitchen. Oh, because I said, okay, thankfully, because as I said, when I was skipping through, I'm in the office, yes. So there is an office. The thing is, with this house, I wanted it to be a house that is really, really cheap. With the appliances, I do change the counter colours, but with the floors, I wanted to be cheap. I wanted to have carpet. And my whole point of this house is that eventually, if you want to, you can actually get rid of the office if you don't want it anymore. And maybe if your Sims don't plan on having children or anything, you can turn that second bedroom into into whatever you want, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Or maybe you can tear down that wall between the living room and the hallway and make it into an open floor plan. You can do whatever you want. But the whole point of a starred home is that, for me at least, is so you can change it as time goes on. As your Sims make more money, you can change it. But yeah, you can upgrade the appliances and you can do whatever you want, basically. So I'm just waffling at this point, trying to figure out what to say about this. But yeah, the kitchen, I really like this dark theme I was going for at first. I had an idea of what I wanted for the whole house, the colour scheme. I didn't exactly want it to be light, but I also don't really lean into the dark interiors or dark outside or anything like that, exteriors. So this was a bit new to me. Yeah, so it was a bit new to me. So I changed my mind in using a lighter color scheme when I really liked the outside. I really like the exterior, and yeah, the color's really nice. I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly if I changed it, but so far I really like the interior of the house. And then I just thought, well, if the exterior is dark, then what I think is makes sense to make the interior dark. So that's what I did. And as you can see here, I'm sorting out the bathrooms, the basics. I could have gone away with only having one bathroom, because again, I have envisioned this house to only have parents as two Sims, and then if they have a child, the child is young, so they don't, to the point where they don't require their own bathroom. That's my idea of who's going to live here. They just started their new job. They just kind of moved in, and they just started their new jobs, and they just want a cheap place to at least have a roof on their over their heads. That's what my idea of who's living here. And yeah, so I think I'm not annoyed, obviously, but I think I could have probably used the money from the second bathroom. But what would it have been then? Actually, I think it makes sense for one bedroom to be furnished and then the other one to be unfurnished. But I thought, well, who's going to use that second bathroom? But I guess it's realistic, isn't it? Like, if you move in and it's only a couple and you buy a 2 bedroom, then you only furnish your room, right? I imagine anyway. I've never done that. Just to have space for something else or somebody else. Also, when I start filming again in after I buy my PC, I plan on getting packs for my game, which is so exciting. I plan on getting seasons as my first pack. I have a whole list of the packs I want to get in order. So I have seasons at the top, and then I have another one and have another one, and the list goes on. So it's not just a made up list of packs I want to get, it's packs that I want to get in order. In terms of like packs that, for me at least, will give me the most amount of gameplay. And because there's so many packs available, right now, I don't feel the need like to buy every single pack. For me, I feel like because I have the base game, I don't think it's smart for me to get, like what the first, I can't remember if it was a stuff pack or the first pack that came. I don't think it makes sense for me to get packs and stuff packs and kits and game packs and stuff like that in order. Like for me, I really don't mind if I don't have all the packs, because I've it's been 10 years, and I know, and I've seen reviews of new packs and the packs that have come out. So for me, it's more about gameplay, especially again because I only have base game. I really want to have my money's worth. I want to use my money's worth. Is that what the saying is? Either way, I don't want to just waste money just to have all the packs, if that makes sense. So yeah, the first pack I'm going to be getting is seasons. I'm really excited because we'll finally have weather. Unfortunately, actually, it makes sense that seasons doesn't have a world, but seasons does not have a world. So we're going to be in the base game modes for quite a while. Especially because I'm doing let's plays. It's going to be really boring to just have base game for months and months and months and months on end, which most likely will be the reality for the first few months. But I promise you, I plan on upgrading it and making it a little bit better. And also that I know there are people out there who like the supernatural stuff like vampires, werewolves, but trust me, when I look at the list, they're not even there. There's nothing wrong with the cults and everything, like the vampires, the werewolves. It's just that I don't see myself playing as them, and especially again as I plan on doing let's plays, gameplay is so important. And if I don't plan on playing as werewolves and I just want to get werewolves just for the sake of having werewolves, it'll just be such a waste of money and time, because I think all the cults include worlds. I know there was a recent fairy pack. I watched a lot of reviews and watched a lot of builds, but I don't. Yeah, do you even fly? I think you just teleport, or I don't think you even float, or you do float, but when you move, you walk. I don't know, but I remember somebody was comparing the Sims 3 fairies and the Sims 4 fairies, and you can actually fly up the hill in Sims 3 instead of walking. So I'm not sure what it's like in Sims 4, because you don't have hills in Sims 4. You just have flat land, which is fine because it's the closed world, of course. But yeah, I don't plan on buying any occults, getting occult worlds anytime soon, or occult animals anytime soon, or creatures anytime soon. Just ones that I know that I'm going to use and I'm going to play as. But I can't remember which one I plan on getting after Seasons. I'm gonna have to check my list, but Seasons is definitely the first one because Seasons adds gameplay. If you guys have any, oh my god, as soon as I hit record, if you guys have any packs that again add gameplay, I don't know if you guys know this, but I want packs that add gameplay. I don't think I've said it so many times. But if you have any packs that do have a lot of gameplay, I've already got Seasons on my list. I've got City Living for the apartments. I've got Seasons. I want Laundry Day and I also want Tiny Living. But Tiny Living does add gameplay. I just want it for the tiny houses. Because I have like my own twist I want to do for the Very Veggie Let's Play. So if you hear my this, you know what I mean. I do apologize. I'm quite close to the mic right now. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for packs or anything like that, please let me know. The video's about to end, so I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys next time for more Sims content from me. Bye!